Time to talk hammers, the movies, 2 new ones, and Star Trek. Chris Pine and crew are back. But this one without J.J. Abrams directing.
That's right. Justin Lin takes over, known for the Fast and Furious movies. This is the 13th Star Trek movie in the 50th anniversary year of the iconic series. And this time around, the crew of the Enterprise, 3 years into their 5-year mission, and an alien gentleman, played by Idris Elba, I should say, marooned on a planet. He has to get hold of a super secret weapon that the Enterprise has come into contact with. And, well, the results are not very good. Take a look.
No response. I am picking up some kind of signal. They're jamming us.
What is this? Shields up, ready to...
Yeah, red alert's never good in Star Trek, by the way.
The emotional story arc. J.J. Abrams is great with this rebooting the franchise. Now that Justin Lin is directing, what's the difference you notice?
The action. There's so much focus on action in this one. At times it's a little frantic and I'll dare say generic, but there is that element of family that was really strong in the Fast and Furious movies and continues to be, so he brings that to the table very well. The first half is absolutely cracking. I mean, you've got great humor, great character interaction, a lot of interesting action as well. And then at one point, the crew actually has to split off. So you get some interesting dynamics where you've got Scotty and an alien woman sort of trying to figure out what's going on with the situation. Then you've got Spock and Bones having some great interplay. And then Sulu and Uhura get kidnapped. So there's a lot of interesting dynamics with what happens with the crew in this one. Dazzling effects as well. I mean, they just continue to get better in these films. And, you know, an admirable nod in many parts to the original series. But then in the last half, there are a couple of drawbacks where it starts feeling a little bit episodic or inconsequential, I should say.
Simon Pegg did a lot of the writing on this movie. Is he a standout?
Yeah, he's great, and there's a lot more room for the characters to stand on their own. It's not so much about Spock and Kirk in this one, so a lot of room to shine here, especially when it comes to the humor department. But Idris Elba plays the villain here, and I felt like that was a squandered opportunity. His motivations are a little bit murky, and I just feel like they could have done a lot better of a job with such a great caliber actor. The villain just came off as one-dimensional, and that's a recurring problem with these movies, I find. And there you see him, and he's buried under all this makeup and things like that. So I had some problems with it. Go see it on the big screen, though. It's fun. It's summer fun at its finest. But I will say, do not bother with the 3D. It made things considerably darker and did not enhance the film at all.
How many hammers?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. We spent most of our time on Star Trek here. Ice Age Collision Course. You took Deja with you. Do tell.
It's okay. We don't need much time to talk about this one. It's the 5th installment in the Ice Age series. Wildly successful and popular. The first one was way back in 2002. So as a result, we've got probably the best looking Ice Age movie. The animation is gorgeous. Some very cool environments and things like that. But the plot, Riaz, I mean, it totally ran away from them. The first 40 minutes or so are very good, very funny. And then it becomes slapstick. The story becomes so convoluted that it's going to go totally over kids' heads. The adults are going to be rolling their eyes. And I just didn't feel any sort of heart or emotion with the characters, which I thought they did well in the first couple of movies. So best of the bunch visually, but thematically and writing-wise, very weak. So I'm going to have to go with a disappointing 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. All right. Maybe we'll stick with Star Trek this week.
Yeah, or Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah. Oh, another good one, too.